Hello everybody, welcome to the JB&I Show. I am your host, Isaac the Fire Hawk Middleton. And if you're celebrating a birthday today, this month, or this week, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you and many more birthdays, okay? And if you're celebrating an anniversary, oh yeah, 1 month anniversary, 20 years anniversary, 50 years anniversary, oh yeah, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to you, and of course, many more anniversaries, all right, yeah.
Welcome, everyone, to another exciting episode of the JB&I Show. Today, we're diving deep into a world where dragons rule the skies, magic crackles through every shadow, and a group of unlikely heroes stands as the last hope for a realm on the brink of annihilation. That's right. We're talking about the legend of Vox Machina, the Amazon original series that's taken the fantasy community by storm. Don't let the animated format deceive you. This show is anything but child's play. It's a high-stakes adventure, packed with heart, humor, and some of the most intense action you'll find on any screen. So, what exactly is the legend of Vox Machina? At its core, it's an epic tale of camaraderie, redemption, and the fight against insurmountable odds. The series is based on Critical Role's beloved first campaign, a story that began as a group of friends playing Dungeons & Dragons and has grown into a global phenomenon. But you don't have to be a tabletop gamer to appreciate the show's rich storytelling, compelling characters, and jaw-dropping animation. The latest chapter, Season 3, has arrived with even higher stakes and darker threats. The Chroma Conclave, a coalition of ancient, power-hungry dragons, has unleashed devastation across Exandria. Their leader, the fearsome Thordak, known as the Cinder King, is more than just a villain. He's a force of nature, leaving ruin and despair in his wake. As the Conclave's path of destruction spreads like wildfire, our heroes, Vox Machina, are hunted, haunted, and forced to confront not only the dragons, but also the demons within themselves. The fate of their loved ones, the city of Taldori, and the very world of Exandria hangs in the balance. Let's talk about what makes this series so special. The legend of Vox Machina is, first and foremost, a love letter to fantasy adventure. It takes classic tropes, the ragtag band of misfits, the ancient evil reborn, the quest to save the world, and breathes new life into them with wit, heart, and a modern sensibility. The animation is nothing short of stunning, with each frame packed with detail, energy, and emotion. The action sequences are kinetic and brutal, but never lose sight of the story's emotional core. But it's the characters who truly steal the show. Vox Machina isn't your standard group of heroes. They're flawed, messy, and deeply human, despite being elves, gnomes, and half-giants. There's Vexahlia, the sharp-tongued ranger with a tragic past. Her twin brother, Vaxildan, the brooding rogue who's always a step from the shadows. Pike, the devout cleric trying to balance faith and fury. Grog, the lovable barbarian with a heart as big as his muscles. Keyleth, the earnest druid seeking her place in the world. Scanlan, the irreverent bard whose jokes mask real pain. And Percy, the haunted gunslinger driven by vengeance and guilt. Together, they form a family forged in fire, and their journey is as much about overcoming their own inner demons as it is about defeating the dragons that threaten their world. Season 3 picks up in the aftermath of Season 2's explosive finale. The Chroma Conclave's assault has left Tal'Dorei in ruins, and Vox Machina is scattered and desperate. The Cinder King, Thordak, is on the hunt, determined to wipe out the only threat to his dominion. Each episode raises the stakes, pushing our heroes to their breaking points and beyond. We see them struggle with loss, doubt, and the weight of responsibility. But we also see moments of hope, humor, and the unbreakable bonds that hold them together. The storytelling in Season 3 is tight and relentless. Every episode is packed with twists, revelations, and breathtaking action. But what sets the series apart is its willingness to delve into the emotional lives of its characters. These aren't just adventurers swinging swords and casting spells. They're people grappling with trauma, regret, and the fear of failure. The show doesn't shy away from darkness, but it never loses sight of the light that drives its heroes forward. The critical response has been overwhelmingly positive. With a 100% score on Rotten Tomatoes and an 88/100 from Paste magazine, The Legend of Vox Machina has been praised for its animation quality, dynamic action, and rich character development. Fans and newcomers alike have been swept up in the series' blend of humor, heart, and high fantasy. But let's dig a little deeper into what makes this season such a standout. The Chroma Conclave arc is one of the most beloved storylines from the original Critical Role campaign. Adapting it for animation was no small feat, but the show's creators have managed to capture both the grandeur and the intimacy of the story. The dragons themselves are terrifying and awe-inspiring, each with their own distinct personality and powers. Thordak, the Cinder King, is a villain for the ages, a monstrous force whose very presence warps the world around him. Yet, for all the epic battles and world-shaking stakes, the series never loses sight of its characters. Season 3 is as much about personal growth and redemption as it is about saving Exandria. Each member of Vox Machina faces their own crucible, forced to reckon with the choices they've made and the people they've become. The writing is sharp and nuanced, balancing humor and heartbreak with masterful skill. One of the show's greatest strengths is its ensemble cast. The voice actors, many of whom originated their roles in the Critical Role campaign, bring incredible depth and nuance to their performances. You can feel the history between these characters, the weight of their shared experiences, and the love and loyalty that binds them together. It's rare to see such chemistry, and it elevates every scene, whether it's a quiet moment of reflection or an all-out battle against a dragon. The animation team has truly outdone themselves this season. The action sequences are jaw-dropping, with fluid movement, dynamic camera work, and a sense of scale that's often missing from animated television. The dragons are rendered with meticulous attention to detail, their every movement exuding power and menace. The world of Exandria comes alive with vibrant colors, lush landscapes, and intricate cityscapes. It's a feast for the eyes, but never overwhelms the story or the characters. Of course, it wouldn't be Vox Machina without humor. The show strikes a perfect balance between high-stakes drama and laugh-out-loud comedy. The banter between characters feels organic and earned, providing much-needed levity in the midst of chaos. Whether it's Scanlan's irreverent songs, Grog's lovable cluelessness, or the twins' razor-sharp wit, there's always a moment to make you smile, even as the fate of the world hangs in the balance. Music and sound design also play a crucial role in immersing viewers in the world of Exandria. The score is sweeping and evocative, heightening the tension during battles and underscoring the emotional beats with subtlety and grace. The sound effects, from the roar of dragons to the crackle of magical energy, are crisp and impactful, drawing you deeper into the action. But what really sets The Legend of Vox Machina apart is its heart. Beneath the dragons, the magic, and the mayhem, this is a story about found family, about ordinary people rising to meet extraordinary challenges. It's about forgiveness, sacrifice, and the belief that even the most flawed among us can make a difference. The series doesn't shy away from the darkness, but it always holds on to hope. Now, let's take a closer look at some of the standout moments and themes from Season 3. The Chroma Conclave arc is filled with unforgettable set pieces, battles against ancient dragons, daring heists, and desperate escapes. But some of the most powerful moments are the quiet ones. A conversation between siblings, a vow made in the darkness, a sacrifice that changes everything. Vexahlia's journey is particularly compelling this season. As she wrestles with her sense of worth and the burden of responsibility, we see her grow into a true leader. Her relationship with her twin, Vaxildan, is tested as both confront their own fears and desires. Pike, too, faces her own crisis of faith, torn between her love for her friends and her devotion to the divine. Grog's struggle with his past and his sense of identity adds unexpected depth to his character, while Keyleth's quest for self-acceptance is both poignant and inspiring. Scanlan, often the heart of the group's humor, reveals hidden depths as he grapples with the consequences of his choices. Percy, haunted by the ghosts of his past, must decide whether vengeance or redemption will define him. Each character is given room to breathe, to make mistakes, and to grow. The show also explores themes of power and corruption, the nature of heroism, and the cost of sacrifice. The dragons of the Chroma Conclave are more than just monsters. They represent the seductive allure of power and the dangers of unchecked ambition. As Vox Machina faces these threats, they're forced to confront their own limitations and the price of their quest. In addition to the main storyline, the series has expanded its universe with new stories and characters. The recent release of the prequel graphic novel, The Legend of Vox Machina, The Whitestone Chronicles, Ripley offers fans a deeper look into the show's lore and the events that shaped its heroes. It's a testament to the richness of this world and the passion of its creators. For those new to the series, The Legend of Vox Machina is available for streaming on Prime Video in the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. With a stellar rating of 8.4 on IMDb and critical acclaim from across the board, it's a must-watch for fantasy fans and newcomers alike. But perhaps the greatest achievement of The Legend of Vox Machina is the way it brings people together. Whether you're a longtime fan of Critical Role or discovering this world for the first time, the series offers a sense of community and shared adventure that's all too rare. It reminds us that, even in the darkest times, we're stronger together. So, what can we expect as Season 3 unfolds? More action, more heart, and more surprises. The battle against the Chroma Conclave is far from over, and Vox Machina will be tested as never before. Alliances will be forged and broken, secrets will be revealed, and the fate of Exandria will hang by a thread. But through it all, one thing is certain. As long as Vox Machina stands together, there's always hope. In closing, The Legend of Vox Machina is more than just a fantasy adventure. It's a celebration of friendship, bravery, and the power of storytelling. It's proof that animation can tackle complex themes, deliver breathtaking action, and move us to laughter and tears. So, whether you're a die-hard fan or a curious newcomer, there's never been a better time to join the adventure. Thank you for joining us on the JB&I Show as we explore the magic and mayhem of Vox Machina. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep adventuring, and remember, even the smallest voice can change the world.
O seu som. Tem áudio pra nós aí, Cofap?
Seja bem-vindo com o áudio dele. Pela primeira vez um áudio pra nós. Já tô
Ele é maravilhoso,
saudade.
Cofap. O Isaac é maravilhoso.
Seja bem-vindo.
What's up, y'all? How you doing? I just wanted to thank you so much for checking out my song, listening to my song, and thank you so much for your support. I think that you are awesome. You are awesome. Oh, yes, you are. You are awesome. Yes, you are. And I'm Isaac M. And yeah, you are awesome.
Cofap, aqui até um live snippet aí do Isaac M, Cofap. A música You Are
A energia
Awesome.
dele é muito boa pra nós. Muito, muito, muito alegre. Gostei.
The co-host here saying that your energy is amazing.
Valeu
O que
a pena.
acontece? Então vamos contar a história. Vamos contar a história dele aqui na nossa programação
Então,
maravilhosa. Vamos contar isso aí, já que ele tá no top 5 aqui da nossa programação. Então o que acontece?
tá no
Ele
topo.
tem o nome completo, né, de Isaac Middleton, né? E é um cantor, autor e ator que vem encantando públicos em todo o mundo por mais de 20 anos.
Só a simpatia dele é muito boa, só o áudio que ele mandou é maravilhoso.
E a música dele, que eu falo, é marcada pela profundidade emocional e temas universais, né? É reconhecida aí pela sua capacidade de conectar-se com ouvintes de diferentes origens e, claro, grandes estilos misturando aí pop, rock, soul, enfim, né?
É isso aí.
Após um breve hiato aí de rumores de aposentadoria, ele retornou com 2 álbuns aclamados, refletindo aí o seu crescimento e versatilidade.
É isso aí, só tem musicão bom dele aqui, olha.
Além, claro, né, que eu falei da carreira musical, Isaac M, né, também atua aí e faz podcast.
Nossa, muito bom aqui, hein?
É ator, claro, né?
É muito alegre, né? Nossa, senti firmeza.
Então ele explora narrativas diversas, né? E compartilha reflexões pessoais, engajando e inspirando seus fãs de maneira bem nova e significativa.
É isso aí, hein?
Então, no mais recente trabalho, que é Time Just Float Away, né? Tá disponível e reforça aí o compromisso contínuo com a criatividade.
É isso aí, tá em toda a plataforma, né?
Tá assim, Cofap?
Tá, isso aí.
Bora de Isaac M com Time Just Float Away.
Bora, Isaac, seja bem-vindo, Lelê, seja bem-vindo, Lala. Bora lá, então.